Welcome back to another review, and we're doing a review on Dashcam. This is a found footage film that came out in 2021. I watched it tonight. By the time you're seeing this, it's probably by tomorrow. So let's get straight into it. So the movie opens up this girl that does this fucking live stream bullshit, like she raps and stuff, and she's somewhat annoying in the very beginning, but halfway through the fucking film, you're like rooting for her to survive and shit. There's a lot I have to talk about this movie, but I give this movie a 7. I'm just gonna explain to it. Um, she has a friend called Stretch, and so she picks up this woman. Well, first she does this fucking delivery order bullshit, and she eats eggs out of a fucking jar, which is weird as fuck. But she does this DoorDash thing. She eats the food, and then she picks up this random old old woman, and she ends up shitting all over the car. And she takes her to the bathroom, and it turns out she's bleeding and shit. And the other girl, I guess it's like, there's one woman that's trying to shoot her with a fucking shotgun. Then they move on. Stretch gets his car back. They drive together, and they end up hitting this married couple. They end up hitting them. Married couple ends up dying because of the car crash. There's one part where they get out of the vehicle and the old woman vanishes. Turns out her name is Angela. What else? So they kill the married couple. The girl with the fucking shotgun, she tries reaching in the car for the fucking keys or whatever, and fucking Annie, the girl that's literally filming it, literally fucking snaps the fucking woman that had the shotgun's arm in fucking half. Like, there's blood squirting out. It's fucking insane. There's another part where they're running through the forest, and fucking the old woman's on the fucking tree, and she levitates and shit. Turns out she's fucking possessed. What else? Then, I think I remember what happened. They end up, getting in another fucking car wreck. And it turns out the girl with the shotgun was actually the mother of Angela. Or is the mother of Angela. She ends up getting her fucking head bit off by her. There's another part where the old woman, I keep saying old woman, but where Angela literally has stitches in her fucking mouth. She literally puts her fucking finger through the fucking stitches to cut them off, and she's trying to bite them and shit, like a fucking vampire or some shit. But let's get to the very end. Stretch ends up getting fucking tumbled down a fucking mountain to some amusement park, wherever in the middle of the fucking woods. I don't even know where it is. Then he ends up finding Annie, which she's passed out, and he does that spit thing that she did to him. Stretch looks like Osama bin Laden. I'm sorry, I had to say it, but then the old woman was there. I keep saying Angela was there, and she chases him. Then they go through this fucking mirror maze. Stretch ends up getting fucking killed by his neck being cut open, bitten. Then Annie ends up finding the old woman's house, and there's like the fucking scriptures and shit, like the Blair Witch or some shit. And when she turns around, she sees a lot of people, and they end up cutting their necks. Don't know why, it's fucking weird. Like some Illuminati shit. Then, at the very end, she stumbles through this fucking basement. The old woman, not old woman, Angela ends up getting out of her demon form. And the demon form is like this giant ass fucking worm or whatsoever. And Annie ends up killing it. Don't know how. And at the very end of the movie, she, I guess she's alive. Man, this movie is fucking wow. A lot of people say this movie was dog shit, but it's a decent found footage film. I love found footage films for what they are. I think they're fucking unique. They're like their own way of telling someone's story, putting in your own point of view. I'm gonna have to give this movie a 7, obviously, or maybe a 7.8. Maybe a 7.8. Man, I mean, this movie is crazy. This is a decent found footage film, such as Apollo 18, Grave Encounters, and The Blair Witch. And the Lake, Alien Abduction Lake Incident, Lake City County, or where do you call it? If you've never watched this movie, watch it. It's not bad. Throughout the movie, you get invested into it. I have not watched a horror movie in a long time, and this movie is, I would watch it again. It is incredible. I like it, in my opinion. Not a lot of people liked it. I enjoyed it personally, but yeah. So, that is pretty much about it. And there's another part where Annie is like a Karen. She's refusing to put a mask on and shit and telling the guy he's an asshole. Also, she's a Trump supporter, which I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, this movie was fucking crazy. Very fucking crazy, but yeah. So that is about it. See ya.